Hello everybody, my name's Dave, thanks for joining me, and tonight it's a bit late but I'm going to do a quick video on the difference between lumen and lux. I have this question asked of me every day of the week when I'm at work, and I wanted to pass on the difference between lumen, lux and candela. Sorry, I must apologise that I'm going to be looking at the screen, so I will be looking away from the camera. If you're looking to understand the light bulb's brightness, you may see two metrics that may confuse you: lux and lumens. Both are related to brightness but measure things differently. Now, I always say to people, one lux is you can read text on paper with the light that you're buying at one lux. That's just a rough guide. In this article, what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain the differences between the two and how you can make sense of the differences. The core difference of the two can be summarized as follows. Lux is a measure of luminance or illuminance, the total amount of light that falls on a surface. Lumens is a measure of luminous flux, the total amount of light emitted in all directions. Okay, so let's drill down into these a little bit. So lumen. The lumen symbol, Lm, is the unit for luminous flux. Lumen is the unit of the light current. It indicates the total amount of light emitted by the light source, no matter what direction it's shining in. In lumen efficiency, it's especially important because it indicates how efficiently the light source converts power into light. This is called lumen/watts ratio. And with LED lights, the value is much higher because they need less power to generate a particular lumen current. The lux symbol is Lx. It's Latin for light and is the unit of illumination. Lux is used to measure the amount of light output in a given area. One lux is equal to 1 lumen per square meter. It enables to measure the total amount of visible light present and the intensity of the illumination on a surface. Thus, it is important in what direction the light source shines. So this value is irrespective of the number of light sources it uses, the color, or the structure where the light shines. The amount of lux is indicated by a lamp, is usually the center of the beam where the light intensity is the highest. Where does candela fit into this? So lux versus lumens versus candela. So what's the difference between lumen, candela, and lux? Lumens are how much light is given off. Lux is how bright your surface will be. Candela measures the visible intensity from the light source. For example, lumen is a light source output. Candela is the number of lumens within a beam angle, and lux is the number of lumens on the surface. Obviously, there's some lies out there, and exposing the lies. Manufacturers misdirect with lumens. Well, you see that on Amazon, you see it on eBay, you see it on many sites that sell lamps, torches, things like that. I'm definitely not claiming that every lighting manufacturer does this intentionally. I am not claiming that at all. They may not even know they're doing it. What I'm exposing is the habit of some to take a cookie cutter LED product from a Chinese factory, slap an unverified raw lumen output on the box, and then bring it to market. A 12-volt manufacturer is attempting to branch out into lighting and launching their 6,000 lumen lighting kit. The diode they're using measures 270 lumen typically. The lamp comes with 6 diodes for a total of 1,620 lumens per lamp. You can then double this because there are 2 lamps, for a realistic total of 3,240 lumens per kit. So the 6,000 lumen measurement is on their packaging is a false claim. Whether this is deliberate or accidental, I'll let you decide. And lie 2. Lumen does not necessarily mean more functional light. When you're driving at night, what matters is the light on the road, not the raw lumens of the lamp, but the functional lux appearing on the surface. An LED light kit advertising an exceptionally high lumen output does not necessarily mean you will receive a functional amount of light on the surface. The light may not be in a single direction and therefore not usable on a vehicle at night. So the theory. In closing, the automotive off-road lighting industry needs to change its conversation from lumens to functional lux. By not doing so, it leaves the opportunity for misdirection and confusion. Personally, I'm committed to debunking this confusion and communicating the actual usable light output we see down the road. thus helping end users make their educated choice when it comes to lighting upgrades for their vehicles. This helps you make the right decision from the information available. In layman's terms, what we're talking about here is that the lumens is the amount of light produced. That light can shine in all directions. But when you're putting spotlights or an LED light bar on the front of a car, if it's shining behind you, it's useless. If it's shining upwards, it's useless. Sideways, a little bit less useless, but directly sideways, it's useless. What you're interested in is the amount of light that's shining forwards and landing on the road and on the objects at the side of the road and things like that. This is why we use lux, because lux measures the light at a distance. So when you see, like on our headlights at work, you see one lux at 1200 meters, say, what that means is there's one lux of light on the surface 1200 meters away. And in theory, you can read text on paper at that distance, although you're not going to walk that far away. This has been done for you. And so that's the difference between lux. And Candela just measures the intensity of the light pointing in any direction. So that can be deceiving as well if your lumen output is in all directions. So you're only going to be measuring what's pointing in a certain direction. I hope that helps you. I'm going to be producing a couple of videos coming up. On Thursday this week, a friend of mine is coming over with his Jackaroo. His bull bar is pulling forwards when he uses his winch, so I don't think his bull bar is fastened on properly. So I'm going to do a video about him helping him out and trying to secure his bull bar a bit more strongly. You know, I think he's only got 2 bolts on either side, and that's not good enough for a bull bar. So we're going to have a look at it for him. Maybe drill some more holes, maybe put some more bolts through if we can. But we'll do what we can for him, and that might make an interesting video. It's not Jackaroo, but it's something else, so that'll be interesting. And then the following week, on the Wednesday, Thursday, maybe the Tuesday if I can get time off, we will be going on a trip somewhere. We haven't decided where, the two of us. Maybe other people with us, not sure yet who's going. But we'll be having a bit of a trip, doing a bit of four-wheel driving, so that might make an interesting video too. Anyway, I'll see you on those videos, and thanks for watching, and I'll hopefully have a new t-shirt by then. See you out there. Bye.